Good morning, everyone. Today, I will present a brief regional profile of West Kalimantan. I will focus on three connected themes: the scale of the province, the way its land and natural resources are used, and how these strengths support economic and social development. Okay, first is province in upward velocity. The province shows positive momentum across the economy, human capital, and social stability. In 2025, gross regional domestic product reached 322.57 trillion rupiah, with economic growth of 5.39%. The population was about 5.77 million. Life expectancy reached 74.28 years, and the Human Development Index was 72.09. At the same time, unemployment stood at 4.82%, poverty at 6.16%, and inflation at 1.857%. And here is the strategic positioning and scale. West Kalimantan covers approximately 147 and 18 square kilometers. Its location creates several strategic connections. A land gateway to Sarawak in Malaysia, maritime access through the Natuna Sea and Kalimantan trade, inland links to Central and East Kalimantan, and a southern route toward the Java Sea. Geography therefore shapes both opportunity and infrastructure needs. Okay, here is the regional archetypes. The 14 administrative regions can be understood through three broad archetypes. The massive interlands, including Kapuas Hulu, Ketapang, and Sintang, hold most of the land and natural resources. The coastal connectors manage islands and shipping access. Finally, Pontianak and Singkawang function as compact urban hubs where administration services, economic activity, and human capital are concentrated. And here's the topography of communities. Settlement patterns are strongly influenced by topography. The largest reported category is flatland villages at 1,565. This slide also identifies 588 slope and peak villages, 152 coastal villages, and 4 valley villages. These concentrations on flatter terrain helps explain where population, transport networks, public services, and agricultural connections are most efficient. And here's the macro land utilizations. The land use profile reveals a province balancing conservation and production. Selected major categories include about 8.1 million hectares of wilderness and forestry and about 2.6 million hectares of commercial agriculture and estates. Water networks cover roughly 254,000 hectares, while infrastructure and settlement occupy a much smaller reported area. Natural landscapes therefore remain dominant. Okay, this is the Gardens of Green. Forestry is one of West Kalimantan's defining assets. The presentation identifies 4.58 million hectares of dense forest, 2.62 million hectares of thick forest, and about 922,000 hectares of swamp forest. Kapuas Hulu alone contains around 1.86 hectares of dense forest, followed by Sintang and Ketapang as other major forest regions. And here's the dual engine agriculture economy. Commercial agriculture operates through two complementary engines. Large corporate estates account for approximately 1.43 million hectares, with Ketapang and Sangao as important hubs. Community plantations account for about 889,000 hectares, led by Sintang and Sambas. This structure shows that provincial outputs depend on both large-scale investment and extensive smallholder participation. And this is the land to value engine. To conclude, West Kalimantan can be viewed as a land to value engine, its strategic location and large territory from the raw canvas. Forestry, commercial estates, smallholder activity, villages, rivers, and transports links convert that scale into productive capacity. The result is a gross regional domestic product of 322.57 trillion rupiah and economic growth of 5.39%. The key challenge is to sustain this progress while protecting natural capital and ensuring that developments benefits communities across the province. Thank you.